Hey guys, this is Dr. Samir Islam. I want to thank you for joining me today. So today I'll be discussing 4 things you can do right now to help out with your gut. And I'm hoping with this video you can make some immediate changes to help out with some of your gut issues. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Dr. Samir Islam. I'm a board certified gastroenterologist working in Texas. And my job is to give you information that is relevant and can help you out with your gut issues as well. And so a lot of people suffer from a lot of GI problems, whether it's IBS, GERD, reflux, diarrhea, constipation, and come to see me to see what we can do to help out with that. And we do a lot of workup to make sure there's nothing bad going on. And I would say in the vast majority of people who have these symptoms, a lot of it can be related to what you eat. It's very commonly the things that you eat can make your symptoms a lot worse and make you feel really, really bad. If you eat something bad, you may have worsening heartburn or reflux. If you eat something that's maybe irritating your stomach, you can have a lot of diarrhea or constipation. And by and large, most people know that. But the biggest question people ask me is, what would you recommend for your patients to help out with your gut symptoms? And in this video today, I'll talk to you about 4 things that I always recommend for my patients, which I can tell you will probably help out with your gut symptoms. The first thing I would recommend is stopping eating processed foods. Processed foods are very hard to ignore. They're pretty much everywhere. We see candy bars everywhere, we see food everywhere, we see bad food everywhere, we see processed food, salamis, things like that. It can be a very hard thing to eliminate, and processed food is a big staple in the Western diet. But for a lot of people, this alone can cause a lot of the symptoms that they may have. By eliminating or minimizing processed foods, I can tell you that you will start to feel a lot better. If you can do one thing in this video to help out with your gut, this would be the #1 thing I would recommend. The second thing I would recommend is to try to eliminate dairy. A lot of people may not realize it, but they could be lactose intolerant. I myself am lactose intolerant. If I have dairy or cheese, I know I will have a lot of gut issues. But a lot of people may not realize that. And so try to eliminate or minimize dairy, things like milk, ice cream, cheese. I would stop that for a few days and see how you feel. If you find out that you're feeling better being off of dairy products, that may mean that you are lactose intolerant. By eliminating dairy products, you can hopefully help out with your gut issues as well. Red meat tends to be a trigger for a lot of people who have a lot of GI issues, especially heartburn and reflux. We also know that red meat in some clinical trials does make you more likely to develop colon cancer. So as much as you can, try to minimize or eliminate red meat. Now I know it's hard, especially living in Texas, to get rid of red meat, and this may be an impossible task. Now if you feel like you can't do this, try to at least minimize the amount of red meat that you're eating. I can tell you, by minimizing the red meat, not only will you feel better, your gut will do better, you'll have less inflammation, and you will lose weight as well. And the other thing I would recommend on the flip side of that is to increase your vegetables. Now I advocate a plant-based diet. I have found that a plant-based diet is probably the best diet you can be on to help out with your GI issues, maybe diabetes, but also with your overall health as well. And so the more they can eat vegetables, the better it's going to be for you. And so I would do this ratio of minimizing meat, increasing vegetables. And I would bet this would hopefully help out with a lot of your gut issues and also with your heart, maybe some of the other health issues you may be suffering from as well. So these are the 4 things that I would recommend for you to help out with some of your stomach issues. And if you can start to eliminate some of these things or make these changes today, you may start to feel better very, very quickly. And a lot of the issues you may be having, including some of the diarrhea, constipation, reflux symptoms, may get better once you start to eliminate these things. So when people ask me what are the dietary things that I would recommend, these are the 4 things I recommend to all of my patients who have GI issues. And I would say a good majority of my patients start to feel better by eliminating these 4 things. So the question I have for you today is, what diet changes have you made for your gut? I would encourage you to comment down below. I want to hear what things that you have made. Tell me, what are some of the dietary changes that you have made that help out with your gut issues? I would like to hear what you guys have to say. And I want to know if some of the changes you would recommend would be things I would recommend as well, and what we can do to help out with the community. I want to thank you guys for joining me today. Every Tuesday at 8 o'clock I do my Facebook Live, and I would encourage you to join me. I want you to comment also down below and subscribe to my page. If you like this video, please feel free to share this. And if there's any other videos you want me to discuss, I would like to hear this down below as well. If you want to make an appointment with me, feel free to contact my website where I can give you more information about how to do that as well. Also, if you want to follow me on social media, I would encourage you to do that. If you like my Facebook page, follow me on my Instagram page as well. And also subscribe to my YouTube videos. I will replay these videos and put them up on my YouTube page and my Instagram page every single week. And so if you're missing the Facebook Live, I would encourage you to join me on the other social media channels. Hope you guys have a great day and look forward to seeing you guys in my next video.